Hey everyone, this is Jyotsna Bhamidipati, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my latest preset collection, the Emotive Filmlike preset collection. So to get started, I have this image here, and I am going to start with the passion presets here. So firstly, I have four black and white presets. I have three cinematic presets, three film-like presets with various levels of grain, and they're actually different from each other as well. I have one clean preset called the Gentle and Calm, and then the Timeless preset is more of a clean plus contrast preset. The Passion presets are more to bring out it's similar, it's very film-like, but they have muted greens and muted blues, and they just have this beautiful vintage-like feel to the images. Okay, so I'm going to apply the Passion 1 preset here, and the only thing I'm going to do here is just increase my warmth. And I already love how beautiful it's looking. So I really don't have to do anything else in here. I'm going to apply Passion 2 here. So Passion 2, again, like you can see, it's just very similar. It has a very vintage, a film-like feel to the image, but it also retains the skin tones, which were absolutely very important for me. The Passion 3 is again similar, but it's slightly on the bolder side. As you can see, the greens are still very true to color. So the only thing I may just do here is just increase my warmth and my tint and just reduce the exposure here, and I'm good to go. I am going to apply a couple of these black and white presets. So I have this image. The black and white light-hearted is one of my favorite presets to use for 99% of my client work. So it has a really nice balance of the whites and the blacks in the image. The black and white moody, as you can tell, is slightly more on the contrasty side. The Nostalgia 1 has this really vintage like feel to the image, and same with Nostalgia 2 as well. Okay, so I wanted to show what it does to an image shot during blue hour. So this is an image that was shot just right after sunset. I would go with the cinematic presets over here. I'm going to go with the cinematic 1 mainly because the cinematic 1 is more on the cooler side, as you can see. It really deepens the blues. So I'm just going to increase the warmth in here, increase the tint in here a little bit, and bump up my exposure. And just add some exposure back on her face with a brush. And that's about it. So that's the only thing that I would really do for this particular preset. And most of these presets have grain in them. So if you're someone who really doesn't like grain in your images, you could just scroll down and then just turn it off. So you always have the option of doing that. Let's look at some of the indoor images. So go to this one here. Okay, so this is my straight out of camera shot, and I am going to go with the Cinematic 3 here. Actually, Cinematic 2 or Cinematic 3 would work. Cinematic 3 is a little bit on the bolder side, and it's a little bit more on the contrasty side as well. Cinematic 2 has this slight vintage feel to it, and it's a little bit more, it has the reddish hues to it. The Cinematic 3 has some is more on the bold side, and the only thing I would just do over here is just increase my warmth and increase my exposure. And pretty much that's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down here. Okay, let's look at an indoor image with some dapple light in here. So I really would use the Filmlike and the soft, gentle, or heavy. Any one of these would actually work with them. Work with this particular image. This collection, rather the Filmlike collection in here, it is more on the warmer side. So if you tend to be someone who likes images to be more on the warmer side, you would like that. So the only thing I had to do in here was just really increase my exposure, and that's about it. The Filmlike with heavy grain is just absolutely beautiful. It has this film-like feel to it. Again, if you don't like grains, you can always just turn it off. Let's look at this backlit image. Okay, so for this backlit image, I am going to go with the timeless preset, and it's a little bit more on the light side, so it's a more of a clean edit, but it does have some contrast built into it. So the only thing I would do is just increase the warmth and possibly just reduce my exposure a little bit. And really that's about it. So it maintains the colors, it maintains the yellows, it maintains the all of the skin tones in the image as well. That's it. So let me just go ahead and apply the gentle and calm in here so you can see the difference. So the gentle and calm is again another cleaner preset. And this is the preset that I would use if I wanted something more of a cleaner edit in the image. So I hope this helps.